Sarvesham Hardam Swagatam. We'll start the class with the Prarthana Shlokas. Krishno Rakshadu Manchara Chara Guruhu Krishnan Namasyamyaham Krishne Namara Shatravo Vinigataha Krishnaya Tasmai Namaha Krishna Deva Samuktidan Jagadidam Krishnasya Dasosmyaham Krishne Bhakti Rajanjalastu Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyan Namaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Mritaduke Namaha Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Gurum. Sarvesham Puna Swagatam.
Golak Mahodaya.
Sarvani Indriya Karmani.
Sarvani Indriya Karmani. Sarvani Indriya Karmani.
Prana Karmani Chapare.
Prana Karmani Chapare. Prana Karmani Chapare.
Atma Sayyama Yogagnau.
Atma Sayyama Yogagnau. Atma Sayyama Yogagnau.
Juhvati Jnana Deepite.
Juvati Jnana Deepite. Juvati Jnana Deepite.
Uttam. Dhanyavadaha. So here different people undertake different kinds of yajna or sacrifices they do. So some people sarvani indriya karmani, that is of all their actions, all their sense actions of the sense, sarvani indriya karmani, all actions of the senses, and prana karmani, and functions of the life energy also. Indriya functions of the indriyas and functions of the prana also, they will as a sacrifice to Atma Sayyama Yoga, that is in the fire of self-control, based on the knowledge, by the knowledge of that everything is Ishvara, everything is God. In that knowledge, they all their sense organs, actions of the sense organs and actions of the mind, of the life energy also, they offer to the in the fire of self-control. So here the mind is an important part. So it is the link between the self and the outside object. Outside object and the inner self, the link is through the mind. So when the mind, even if it is wakeful, it is aware, it is awake, it doesn't get that sense objects. It doesn't discriminate the sense objects. So it doesn't bother at all about what is the sense objects. The mind is stilled. Mind is still. So this is some control is there. So mind doesn't get affected by what it sees on the outside. So that mind is always residing in the Atman, So this is a great achievement. That is, the mind is always resting in the Atman, in the self. So the mind is not going outside unwantedly, and it is under control. So this is some of the one of the yajnas that people of advanced nature, they do this. All these, everything is for refinement and also for moksha, that is towards that this thing. Jnanam is that knowledge, that self-realization. All these are towards that self-realization, all these actions. So here we'll continue.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Sarvani Indriya Karmani.
Sarvani Indriya Karmani. Sarvani Indriya Karmani.
This ni is hrasva, so we will not elongate it too much. Sarvani Indriya Karmani.
सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि
प्राणकर्माणि चापरे
प्राणकर्माणि चापरे प्राणकर्माणि चापरे.
Here, cha plus apare. Apare means some others, some other people. Apare, anye, these are all some others. Different people undertake different kinds of yajnas. So, cha apare, prana karmani, cha apare, that is chapare. Atma sayyama yogagnau.
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ
Juhvati jnana deepite.
जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते.
Uttam, well done. Dhanyawad.
Tamil Selve Bhagini.
Sarvani indriya karmani.
सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि
Pranakarmani chapare.
प्राणकर्माणि चापरे प्राणकर्माणि चापरे
Atma sayyama yogagnau.
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ
Juhvati jnana deepite.
जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते.
Uttam.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Sarvani indriya karmani. Pranakarmani chapare.
सर्वाणीन्द्रिया कर्माणि प्राणकर्मणि चापरे सर्वाणीन्द्रिया कर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे
Atma sayyama yogagnau. Juhvati jnana deepite.
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते.
Uttam, well done. Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
Sarvani indriya karmani. Pranakarmani chapare.
इंद्रियकर्माणि सर्वाणि इंद्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे
Atma sayyama yogagnau. Juhvati jnana deepite.
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते.
Uttam, well done. Dhanyawad.
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
Sarvani indriya karmani. Pranakarmani chapare. Atma sayyama yogagnau. Juhvati jnana deepite.
सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते.
Uttam, well done. Dhanyawad.
Hema Bhagini.
सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते.
Uttamam, well done. Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद.
VV Supriya Bhagini.
Dravya yajnastapo yajnaha.
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः
Yoga yajnastatha pare.
योगयज्ञास्तथा परे योगयज्ञास्तथा परे
Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha.
स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञश्च
Yataya samshitavratah.
यतयः संशितव्रताः यतयः संशितव्रताः.
Uttam, well said. Dhanyavadaha. So some people, again, apare is there, apare. Some other people, they offer wealth. They offer wealth. Of course, the wealth that they have earned by the right means. Right means, whatever they have earned, they are giving their wealth, like the Bill Gates and such who have got foundations who are offering their wealth. So they are offering their wealth, and some people austerity. Yoga, austerity, no, tapo yajna, dravya yajna, tapo yajna. Tapo yajna is austerity. There is austerity, that they do tapas and they control these things. That way they contribute to the society. And yoga, that is Raja Yoga and this Ashtanga Yoga, etc. They all do that and they offer it as a yajna to the Almighty. And some people self-denial, that is they don't deny something for themselves, like some people do this Mauna Vratam and all that. So some people deny this thing. That way they go. All these are for more and more refinement. And Swadhyayam, they take up some studies, like Bhagavad Gita studies or something. Daily they will chant, they will make it a point to chant. So that way they do yajna. And some people do extreme vows and also sacred study and knowledge. They attain knowledge. It is not their personal this thing. It is for the welfare of all. So when person attains knowledge and all that, is going to do service to others. So so everything is, people according to their nature, they resort to different aspects. So one requires a lot of preparation for that. One has to be prepared and dedicated to this, to offer himself with extreme determination, etc. So it requires everything is yajna. All these are yajnas. So these are all what is prescribed for the evolvement of evolution of human beings. So here, dravya yajnas tabo yajnaha. Dravya yajnas tabo yajnaha. Yoga yajnas tatha pare. Dravya yajnas tabo yajna. Yoga yajnas tatha apare. Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha. Swadhyaya means self-study. Swadhyaya jnana, knowledge. Yajnascha yataya samshitavratah. That is self-restrained and with samshitavratah, that is great determination and rigid vows. So they do all these types of yajnas. So here Mahaprana tathapare swadhyaya yatayas samshitavratah. Here it is Visarga followed by Sakara. So you use it yatayas samshitavratah. Like that we should pronounce this. When you do this Charnam, you should use yatayas samshitavratah. We'll continue.
Kalavati Bhagini.
Dravya yajnas tapo yajnaha.
Dravya tapo yajnaha. Dravya tapo yajnaha.
Here it is also dravya yajnaha, tapo yajnaha. Instead of that visarga, they have used this sakara, sa. So you should pronounce that. Dravya yajnas tapo yajnaha.
Dravya yajnas tapo yajnaha.
Yes.
Dravya tapo yajnaha.
Yes. Similarly, yoga yajnaha is there. That's why this sa has come. Yoga yajnas tatha pare.
Yoga yajnas tatha pare. Yoga yajnas tatha pare.
Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha.
Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha. स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञा च.
Here also, jnana yajnaha is there than cha. So instead of that visarga, this sha has come. Here, since ta has come, here this became sa. Here cha has come, so it has become sha. Yataya samshita vrataha.
Yadaya samsitau rataha. Yataya samsitau rataha.
Uttam, well chanted. Uttam.
Dhanyavad.
Illavarsi Bhagini.
Dravya yajnastapo yajnaha.
Dravyayajnastabo yajnaha. Dravyayajnatabo yajnaha.
That is also, this sa also should be heard. Dravya yajnastapo yajnaha.
Dravyayajnastabo yajnaha. Dravyayajnastabo yajnaha.
Yoga yajnastatha pare.
Yoga yajnas tatha pare. Yoga yajnas tatha pare.
Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha.
Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha. Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha.
Yataya samshita vrataha.
Yataya samsita vrataha. Yataya samsita vrataha.
Uttam. So
Thanks
here,
for-
samshita vrataha, because this is raswa and this is samyukta akshara. This is a
Okay,
conjunct control.
samsita vrataha.
That's why
Okay, Swami.
ditvam like thing will come. Samshita vrataha.
Okay, Swami. Thanks for correction. Yes, Swami.
Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad.
Rema Shriram Bhagini.
Dravya yajnastapo yajnaha. Yoga yajnastatha pare.
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः योगयज्ञास्तथा परे द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः योगयज्ञास्तथा परे
Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha. Yataya samshita vrataha.
स्वाध्याय ज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितव्रताः स्वाध्याय ज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितव्रताः.
Uttam, well chanted. Dhanyavad.
Shri Vidhushini Bhagini.
Dravya yajnastapo yajnaha. Yoga yajnastatha pare.
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः योगयज्ञास्तथा परे द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः योगयज्ञास्तथा परे
Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha. Yataya samshita vrataha.
स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितौ व्रताः स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितौ व्रताः.
Uttam, well chanted. Dhanyavad.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
Dravya yajnastapo yajnaha. Yoga yajnastatha pare. Swadhyaya jnana yajnascha. Yataya samshita vrataha.
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः योगयज्ञास्तथा परे स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संसृतव्रताः.
Here, yajnaha is there. Dravya yajnastapo yajnaha.
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः योगयज्ञास्तथा परे स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संसितव्रताः.
Uttam. Well done. Dhanyawad.
Kanchana Shriram Bhagini.
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः योगयज्ञास्तथा परे स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितव्रताः.
Uttam. Well done. Dhanyawad.
Savita Jiyan Bhagini.
Apane juhvati pranam.
अपाने जुह्वति प्राणम् अपाने जुह्वति प्राणम्
Prane panan tatha pare.
प्राणे पानं तथा परे प्राणे पानं तथा परे
Pranapanagati. Sorry. Pranapanagati ruddhva.
प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा
Pranayama parayanaha.
प्राणायामपरायणाः प्राणायामपरायणाः.
Uttam, well done. So here, some other people, so what they do is they offer as sacrifice the outgoing breath. The apana is outgoing breath, and prana is the air taken in is apana, and air thrown out is prana. So apana is sacrificed to prana, and in turn prana is sacrificed to apana. That means here, that is the flow of the outgoing and the incoming breaths. Outgoing and incoming breaths, they try to control it and in the regulation of that. So here, we know that there's a close relationship between man's thinking and his breathing. They're closely related. So here we can see one will affect the other. When we have, say, fear or anger, we can see that our breathing is faster. Breathing is faster. So people say, calm down.
Apana is going out now. Apana is going out.
Apana, air taken in through the nostril is known as apana. Taken in, yeah. Taken in is apana and thrown out is prana is telling. I don't know exactly the prana is apana. One of the other. I'm not very, book says it is different, but I think also, I don't know exactly that one. So it is incoming and outgoing breaths. So when regulates it, that is also one kind of yajna. So this is called pranayama because yogis have studied this. That is the relationship between the mind and the breathing. So that's why they have tried to control the breath and they have advocated this science of pranayama. So when you deliberately control the breath and practice these breath exercises, that will, your mind will be more and more clear and mind will be under peaceful peace in peace, and it will function better. And you will have improved environment and you will be more energized. So that is a thing, that's what we are meant here. So, and here they say that that's deep rhythmic breathing is very helpful to health. So we have to watch. You can see that when you sit down and observe the breath, you'll see that your mind is becoming peaceful. So that's a close relationship between these two, and this yogis have studied, and they have advocated this pranapana gati ruddhva, controlling this prana and apana and ana. They're going to pranayama parayana. They have advocate about this science of pranayama. So all these are steps, or different people adopt different things to better themselves, refine themselves. So we continue here. Here, yuhvati pranam. They say there is ditvam there, and prane panan tatha pare. that is here it is anuswara followed by takara. So in will come here. Prane panan tatha pare ruddhva. Ruddhva. This is Mahaprana. Dha. Continue.
Devi Chitra Bhagini.
Apane juhvati pranam.
Apane juhvadi pranam. Apane juhvadi pranam.
Prane panan tatha pare.
Prane panan. Prane pranan tatha pare. Prane panan tatha pare.
Prana panagati ruddhva.
Prana panakadi ruddhva. Prana panakadi ruddhva.
Here, this is prana apana. That is combined, it is prana apana. Prana panagati ruddhva.
Prana panakadi ruddhva. Prana panakadi ruddhva.
Pranayama parayanaha.
Pranayama parayanaha. Pranayama parayanaha.
Well chanted.
Nagamani Bhagini.
Apane juhvati pranam. Prane panan tatha pare.
Apane juhvati pranam. Prane panan tatha pare. Apane juhvati pranam. Prana panam tatha pare.
Prane panam. Prane.
Prane panan tatha pare. Prane panan tatha pare.
Prana panagati ruddhva. Pranayama parayanaha.
Prana panagati ruddhva. Pranayama parayanaha. Prana panagati ruddhva. Pranaya parayanaha.
So the flow of prana and apana, as inhaling and exhaling, gati, the flow of that, controlling that. Ruddhva means controlling. So you can make it as a kind of exercise which will help in refining the mind.
Astu Mahodaya, Dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavadah. Continue.
Purnima Prakash Bhagini.
Apane juhvati pranam. Prane panan tatha pare.
Apane juhvati pranam. Prane panan tatha pare. Apane juhvati pranam. Prane panam tatha pare.
Prana panagati ruddhva. Pranayama parayanaha.
Prana panagati ruddhva. Pranayama parayanaha. Prana panagati ruddhva. Pranayama parayanaha.
Uttam.
Sapna Bhagini.
Apane juhvati pranam. Prane panan tatha pare. Prana panagati ruddhva. Pranayama parayanaha.
Apane juhvati pranam. Prane panam tatha pare. Pranapanagati ruddhva. Pranayama parayanaha.
Uttam. Dhanyavadah.
Anasuya Bhagini.
Apane juhvati pranam. Apane juhvati pranam. Pranopanan tatha pare. Pranapanagati ruddhva. Pranayama parayana.
Here, prane panan tatha pare. Prane.
Prane apane juhvati pranam. Prane panam प्राणेपानं तथा परे प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणायामपरायणाः.
उत्तम, धन्यवाद.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
घोलप महोदय.
अपरे नियताहाराः.
अपरे नियताहाराः. अपरे नियताहाराः.
प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति.
प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति. प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति.
सर्वेऽप्येते यज्ञविदः.
सर्वेऽप्येते यज्ञविदः. सर्वेऽप्येते यज्ञविदः.
यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः.
यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः. यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः.
Uttam, well chanted. Dhanyavadah. So here, still others, apare, again, still others. So they regulate their food habits. So they regulate their food habit and offer prana to the functions, the pranas to their functions. That is controlling their food intake of food. They reach more and more energy into their own prana. And here what it means is, all these are sarve pede, sarve, all these are yajnavidaha. They know the knowers of yajna. Vidaha means knowers. Yajnavidaha means knowers of yajna. All these people are what we have previously also explained. All are, they know the yajnas, and their sins are destroyed by these yajnas. Yajna chapita kalmasha means their sins are all their yajna doing this yajna, their sins are destroyed. So here what it means is here wholesome food taking is not at all is advisable, because one has to maintain one's health. Because it's very essential, because that only will help them to keep them in good health. And pranan praneshu, that here what it means is that life gives life. So that is, one has to give life to others also. That is, he who is exclusively attached to his own personal life is a sinner. So performance of yajna is the only way to redeem oneself out of sin. All these yajnas, that is, you have to help others. You have to work for the others. It is throughout it is stressed here that one should not exclusively for his own personal this thing. He should work for the entire humanity. That's what is mentioned here. So all these forms of yajnas, there we have mentioned many types of yajnas, controlling of the senses and so many types of yajnas, and the controlling of the food intake, all these yajnas. So knowers of this yajna, all these people, they destroy their sins by knowing these yajnas. So here yajna means that it is essential for life for good life in this world. That is the sum and substance of this. Individual life has to be submitted to the service of the cosmic life. So this is what is meant here. Here apare means again some others. Niyata aharaha. Niyata means restraining. Ahara means food, restraining food. Pranan praneshu juhvati. Sarve pede yajna vidaha yajna chapita kalmashaha. Here it is a samyukta k and sh will be there. Yajna chapita. Here also it is a samyukta yajna chapita kalmashaha. We'll continue.
Girija Bhagini.
Apare niyataharaha.
अपरे नियताहाराः अपरे नियताहाराः
Pranan praneshu juhvati.
Pranan praneshu juhati. Pranan praneshu juhati.
Sarve pyede yajna vidaha.
Sarve pete yajna vidaha. Sarve pete yajna vidaha.
Yajnakshapita kalmashaha.
Yagnakshapita kalmashaha. Yagnakshapita kalmashaha.
Uttamam.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Apare niyataharaha. Pranan praneshu juhvati.
अपरे नियताहाराः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति अपरे नियताहाराः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति
सर्वे प्येते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपित कल्मषाः
सर्वेप्येते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः सर्वेप्येते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः.
Here sarve pyete, this is dirgha, so we cannot stop here. Sarve pyete yajnavidaha. Sarve pyete yajnavidaha.
सर्वेप्येते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः.
Uttam.
धन्यवाद.
Wherever there is dirgha, make it dirgha.
Rema Shriram Bhagini.
Apare niyataharaha pranan praneshu juhvati sarve pyete yajnavidaha yajnakshapita kalmashaha.
Apare niyataharaha pranan praneshu juhvati sarve pyete yajnavidaha yajnakshapita kalmashaha.
Uttamam. Dhanyavada.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
अपरे नियताहाराः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति सर्वेप्येते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः.
Uttamam. Dhanyavada. Well done.
Anasuya Bhagini.
अपरे नियताहाराः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति सर्वेप्येते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः.
Uttamam. Well chanted. Dhanyavada. Well chanted. So what you have seen is those who live for the common good, they will not incur any sin. That's what is in general. It is what those who live for the common good. We'll revise the shlokas that we did today. We can practice this. Devotees can chant this.
Okay. Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जोहति ज्ञानदीपिते.
Uttamam. Well chanted.
Sapna Bhagini.
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञाः योगयज्ञास्तथा परे स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितव्रताः.
Uttamam. Well chanted. Dhanyavada.
Kanchana Shriram Bhagini.
अपाने जुह्वति प्राणं प्राणे पानं तथा परे प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणायामपरायणाः.
Uttamam. Well chanted. Dhanyavada.
Savita GN Bhagini.
अपरे नियताहाराः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुहति सर्वेऽप्येते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः.
Uttam, well chanted. Dhanyavada. Dhanyavada. So you'll see the what for tomorrow's slokas. Yajnashishtamrita bhujaha. Yajnashishtamrita bhujaha. Bhujaha. This is Mahaprana. Bhujaha. Yanti brahma sanatanam. Yanti. Yanti brahma. This is Hraswa followed by this Samhitakshara. Yanti brahma sanatanam. Brahma. Yanti brahma sanatanam. Nayallokostya yajnasya. Nayallo. Because this la also, la and ya and va. These three letters, when it is following anuswara, then you can have this ill like that. It is called anunasika ill. Nayallokosti. It can be Nayam lokosti, Nayal lokosti. Ill will come. So you can, instead of this anuswara, you can use this. Nayal lokostya yajnasya. Yajnasya. Kutonya kurusattama. Kutonya kurusattama. Kutonya kurusattama. So that is nothing, no difficulty there. Evam bahuvidha yajnaha. Bahuvidha. Bahuvidha. Oh, we wanted to. Okay. Evam bahuvidha. That is Mahaprana. Yajnaha. Vitata brahmano mukhe. Vitata brahmano mukhe is Mahaprana. Karmajan vidhitan sarvan. Karmajan vidhitan sarvan. Because tan sarvan is combined there. Tan sarvan. Karmajan vidhitan sarvan. Evanyatva. Evanyatva vimokshase. Vimokshase. Shreyan. Again Shreyan. Dravya mayadyajnat. Shreyan dravya mayadyajnat. Jnana yajnah parantapa. Jnana, all types of yajnas here. Shreyan, I think superior. Dravya yajnat, dravya, Shreyan dravyam ayadyajnat. Jnana yajnah parantapa. Sarvang karma khilam partha. Sarvang karma khilam partha. Jnane parisamapyate. So everything will finally result in the ultimate realization. All these yajnas will ultimately lead to self-realization. So that's what Bhagavan says here. Tadvidhi pranipatena. Tadvidhi. This is Mahaprana. Pranipatena. Tadvidhi pranipatena. Pariprasnena sevaya. Pariprasna. There is also a ditvam here. Pariprasnena sevaya. Upadekshanti te jnanam. Upadekshanti te jnanam. Jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Jnaninas jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. That is jnaninaha. That visarga is replaced by sa. Jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. So this is what the 4 slokas. Now I will chant these 3 slokas, that 4 slokas that we did today. Sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani chapare atma sayyama yogagnau juhvati jnana dipite. Dravya yajnastapo yajnaha yoga yajnastatha pare swadhyaya jnana yajnascha yataya samshita vrataha apane juhvati pranam prane panan tatha pare prana panagati rudhva pranayamaparayanah apare niyataharah pranan praneshu juhvati sarve pyete yajna vidaha yajnakshapita kalmashaha. So we have completed the shlokas that we did today, and we have another minute more. Yeah, this prana and apana, I will check that and I will confirm it tomorrow. Which is inhaling, which is exhaling. I will check. My book is showing like that. I will check that and get the correct thing. Which is apana. It looks like that. We use it usual prana apana.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮಹೋದಯ, ನಮ್ಮ ಶರೀರದಲ್ಲಿ 5 ರೀತಿಯ ವಾಯು ಇದೆ. ವ್ಯಾನ, ಅಪಾನ, ಪ್ರಾಣ, ಅಪಾನ, ವ್ಯಾನ, ಉದಾನ,
ಸಮಾನ.
ಅಪಾನ ಕೆಳಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಣ ಮೇಲಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅವರು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗುವ ವಾಯುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುವ ವಾಯುವನ್ನು ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗುವ ವಾಯುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರುವ ವಾಯುವನ್ನು ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರುವ ವಾಯುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗುವ ವಾಯುವನ್ನು ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಕುಂಭಕ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು
But in this book it says pranayama kumbhaka to avoid kumbhaka. That's what in this book, in my book it says. Avoid kumbhaka, because this is pranayama is a we have to do it very carefully. Otherwise it will affect.
Yes.
So under strict supervision only you have to do the pranayama.
Yes.
Yes, that's why this is we cannot self-study is not possible there.
Yeah.
We need guidance.
If I am not mistaken, pranavayu is taken from nostril. Apana vayu is going out from.
No, not like that. Apana vayu ಕಶ್ಮಲ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಗರ್ಭದಿಂದ.
ಅದೇನೆ the air that goes out through the anal aperture is called apana vayu. The air that goes inside through nostrils, it is called pranavayu.
ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ತೀರಿ ಹೋದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುದು, ಅವರ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುದಲ್ವಾ?
Outgoing breath is called apana. Outgoing breath
is apana.
Yeah.
Incoming is prana.
Yeah, that's all.
Yes.
That's what even I told it.
Yeah, that you are correct. I don't know how in my book I would it is coming like that. I'll check up that. I think what you say is correct. Prana is incoming and apana is outgoing.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mahoday.
Okay. Dhanyavada. Very good. Thank you for clarity. Dhanyavada. We'll conclude with the Shanti Mantra. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Dhanyavada. Punarmilamaka. Ram.
Dhanyavada.
Ram.
Dhanyavada.